Good evening, folks. What's going on? What's up, Satellite? What's up, Arcane, Mizra, F-Zero Racer, PM Collector Boy? Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. I am doing very well. It has been a lovely, lovely day around here. I got up, I went jogging. I went jogging really far. This is my second time lately jogging in excess of 10 miles. And it felt good this time. I was super torn up the last time I did it. The last time being the first time I did it. And today went a lot better. And then the rest of the day was mostly just hanging out, taking it easy. I finished Cat Quest 2 with all the achievements too, so I was pretty pleased with that. I didn't even manage that in the first Cat Quest, but two smoothed over some rough spots in the design. So I guess it is, in the end, a little bit more than just more Cat Quest. But yeah, had a good time with that. Played a little Everspace 2. I think I might be done with that game. Haven't decided. I made a discovery that dampened my enthusiasm for the end game a bit. You can only equip 3 legendary pieces of equipment at a time. You can't kit your ship out entirely in legendary stuff, and I was really looking forward to that, so. Anything above 1 mile doesn't exist to me. A big part of the appeal of jogging is knowing I have the capacity to go great distances, to go to distant places solely under my own power. That I don't need a car, I don't need a bicycle, I don't need a scooter. I can leave my house and just start trucking myself and get there eventually. Like I can go from my house all the way to the beach, all the way up the beach. So knowing that I have this vast range just on my own is it's always been very encouraging. It's a very comforting thought to me. Could jug a mile when I was young and fit, and now I'm nearly 50. Good at. Thank you. Well, I figure I should do something productive with all this time I have now. And honestly, it's been really, really great getting back to jogging. I had missed it. I had missed it terribly. It's not entirely like streaming, because, you know, I take vacations and stuff for streaming, and I always come back to it. But when I'm in the habit of jogging, it's like streaming in that I look forward to it. Like I don't dread it, I don't avoid it. I don't wake up in the morning and be like, oh god, I have to go running. I'm like, yes, today is run day. Let's do this. So that's how I know I'm doing something right there. And that's encouraging too, you know. It's encouraging to know that I have the capacity for this sort of betterment, since I am a generally lazy glob of person. Funnily enough, one of my other regulars played a bit of Donut Dodo, which looks almost like classic Donkey Kong. No kidding. Kick scooters are really nice, yeah. I have one of those. I go around when my daughter wants to ride her bike around the neighborhood and wants me to come along. I take that around, and I love it. Interestingly, it works some very different muscles from running. I can tool around on that thing for like half an hour, and parts of my leg, unfamiliar parts of my leg, start to get sore. What's up, Eva? Good to see you. Now you need to learn jumping and throwing barrels like your favorite character. I need a nice red tie too. Famous hypocrite once said, "Walking is man's best friend." So yeah, yeah. Today's been good. Today's been good from a self-betterment perspective, from a gaming perspective. Still debating what I want to start in my own time. Honestly, probably gonna spend some time this coming week, assuming I have time to play games, focusing on Curator Connect stuff and maybe a couple of the games from last night too. I really do want to play more of Helen's Wonder Castle and The World Is Your Weapon. I really liked both of those. I was dead set on finishing Cat Quest 2 today. But yeah, I think I will definitely be getting back to those. So yeah. I suppose, chat, we should get to it. There is a monster, a beast lurking. And I'm not talking about Donkey Kong. I'm not talking about Diddy Kong. Or any of these other gormless critters on here. No, there is danger afoot. There is a great threat to our progress lurking just beyond this feature. Prepare to be whelmed. Hold on to your whelmers. Good evening, R. Dominic. Good to see you. I want to go bananas, don't we all? Well, we've got some new stages, apparently, that you can go bananas in. And perhaps we shall. So yeah, I'm gonna run down the schedule. I'm gonna run down requests, reminders. We'll talk about requests too, because why the hell not? And then we'll get to it, because there's a lot of ground to cover in this issue. Far more than I initially expected. Kind of wish Steam kept track of free games you had to your profile. It obviously doesn't show up in your purchase history and all the free-to-play meta tag. I had a weird thing today. So I actually made... Okay. A couple nights ago, we were talking about building games, since there is a vote going on right now. And you should vote. If you haven't yet, this is your last chance. And I was talking about doing a variety night of building sims that didn't make the cut. Like stuff that I didn't think would stream well or play well with the community for whatever reason. And I asked y'all, most likely in a drunken stupor, if you'd be interested in like a variety night of those, and the response was overwhelmingly yes. I got that list together today. So we will most likely be doing that next Friday, unless somebody jingles some keys in front of me and, and I get a different idea. But there was one I wanted to grab and show you, and it's not in my library anymore. But it was because I reviewed it. I played it and I reviewed it, so it had to be on my account. But I can find no record of it in my purchases or key activations or anything of the sort. And I cannot remember what happened there because it was almost 10 years ago. It was 2016. But it was a building sim called 1849. It's actually the game that came before Project High Rise. It's the same developer, Soma Sim. It was like a Wild West frontier town building simulator, and I savaged it. I did not enjoy it. I gave it a pretty rough review, so I suppose it's possible that it was revoked or something. I really wanted you to say it came before 1850. I've never done that. I've never hated on a game so much that I removed it. Accidentally set to hidden. I don't think I have anything set. I wouldn't have done that. I don't think I have. How would you... If you hide something, how do you unhide it? I don't think there's anything hidden in my library. I'm pretty sure. Steam view hidden. Nothing. I have nothing hidden. I have nothing to hide, chat. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Maybe, perhaps my review of it was so savage that my key got revoked or something, yeah. So weird. I have hundreds of games hidden and I don't remember why I did that. Well, good time to unhide them. Maybe play some of them. Maybe remind yourself. Maybe past R. Dominic was protecting future R. Dominic. But you didn't listen to the signs. You didn't pay attention, and now you're gonna to ruin things for yourself. I think this is a great idea. I think you should definitely do this. So yeah, that's one game I won't be able to show you. But, so yeah, schedule-wise, your eyeballs are currently affixed upon the Power Hours, July of 1995. We're gonna play Donkey Kong Land and then some stuff. There is some stuff on the way. Tomorrow night is nothing. There are no streams on Sunday. Why would you think that? What an absurd assumption to make, chat. Monday is Atelier Aisha, and we are on course, I guess, to finish it. I suppose there's a decent chance that we finish it next week or the week after. But that's our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday plan until we do finish it. Power Hours will continue Thursday and Saturday next week. Next Friday, like I said, tentative plan is this building sims that didn't make the cut. Now, I'll remind you of this when we actually get there. This isn't just bad building sims. There's definitely some bad ones. Oh God, I definitely put some bad ones on there. I also put some good ones on there. I put some good ones on there that I just didn't think people would be very interested in. I put a few on there that I haven't even played, so I can't evaluate them. And there's a couple on there, including the one that inspired me to do this in the first place, that are just bewildering. They are... It is hard to imagine who they are actually for. And I will start, whether I do a wheel or some other selection method, there is one game in particular that I'm going to start with on Friday because I need y'all to see this. I need y'all to experience this alongside me so I can assure myself that I didn't just make it up. Rare knocked one out of the way with Gods of Havoc. I am going to give Gods of Havoc a try. I mean, I laid down the money for it. I'm not going to refund it. I genuinely want to give that game a try and see what I can extract from it. I have one not entirely unlike Gods of Havoc for next week, though. You'll see. Prediction is that Aisha will save her sister only to accidentally blow her up with a DIY bomb. That would be amazing. I'm just trying to figure out if the whole world is a simulation or something. If there's some weird, like, digital magic, ancient technology shit going on. But we'll find out together. Lots of boredom will be had. I grabbed 18 games for our building sim thing. And we played 6 of them. I grabbed another 18 games for this. So if they are in fact boring, we can go fast paced. We can wind through them until we land on something that's actually interesting. Good evening, 2Hit. Good to see you. I've been learning to play Sudoku this afternoon. Nice. Nice. I've never really learned any specific techniques for Sudoku. Like, not the same way that I've learned for, say, like, Minesweeper or nonograms. But yeah. I've debated picking up Sudoku if I ever get tired of doing nonograms. Trying Atelier Rise again. I bounced off it the first time when it released and used one of the first texts gives you to synthesize 10 bombs. They know their audience in these games. They know what they're doing, I'm sure. Looked at my keys and activations tab and spotted a game called Project Fletcher. Puzzle I Google it and this it's the Steam ID for the bolt gun typing it. Oh, cool. What's up, Manic? Good to see you tonight. Hope Theme Park World is on the list. It is not. Because Theme Park World is one that would probably... Wait, Theme Park World? It's not on there. I don't think I own it. And I think I might be thinking of something else. Not on Steam. Ooh, totally random aside chat. Chance of Senar is on sale on GOG right now, and y'all should check it out. It's really good. What is Theme Park World? old Windows PS2 title? Are you... You're not thinking of just Theme Park, are you? Like the old Bullfrog management sim? Oh, cool, Shadows. Thanks for that. I don't know how I did that. It was really weird. Don't really have any techniques, just more chaotic elimination possibilities, just like the ever-persistent march of time. Not real big on regular Sudoku. What kind of variants of Sudoku are there? Oh, that's Sim Coaster? Oh. Oh. Doesn't seem like it's available anywhere. Interesting. Yeah, I never had it. There's a Sudoku Metroidvania, apparently. That sounds cool. Tempted on grabbing that Octopath bundle. Yeah, I was too. Little too rich for my blood right now, but I would like to get the Octopath games at some point. Been trying Atelier Iris. Fun has a really funny emulation bug. Sudoken, where you stuff the Sue in the dough. Interesting game because it was a theme park game where you can play ride all the attractions you put down. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Sounds a bit ahead of its time, too. But yeah, y'all just have to come by next Friday and see what I've thrown on the list. It'll be a good time, I promise you. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll be overwhelmed, underwhelmed. But you won't just be whelmed. I can promise you that much. So. Ah, these rum punches are too good. Other thing I need to remind you of, and this is really important. This is really, really important. Really, 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 really important. Tonight's the last night to vote, chat. Aisha's on her last legs, but in a good way. And we're currently voting on the next game to play after her, and it's going to be a building sim. And I've got 5 options for you. And you've heard them all this week, but I'm going to say them again. Roller Coaster Tycoon, Startopia, Settler 7 Paths to a Kingdom, Project High Rise, and Timberborn. You can vote for as many of them as you want. Just 1 vote per game, please. I am calling this vote at the end of the night. All right? By the end of tonight, if you stay up late enough, you will get to hear what game comes after we finish Aisha. How exciting is that? A window into the future of GPG streams themselves. A rare treat, because normally I play very coy with what our future games are going to be. So yes, if you haven't voted, now's your chance. Now's your last chance, in fact. Your only chance. So, look forward to that. Okay. I think we're ready to get to it, chat. Welcome back to the Power Hours. Welcome back to July of 1995. Boy, simpler time. It certainly was. So how much money would I have to bribe you with to convince you that Claire B is short for Claire B? Why can't you tell us now? Because the vote's not over, genius. I gotta wait until the vote officially ends to call the winner. This isn't like the U.S. presidential elections, the fucking electoral college and time zones screwing everything up. This is proper democracy. Functional democracy, chat. The whole stupid country can't get it right, but we here in the GPG studios know what the fuck we are doing. Sounds like loser talk to me. Ours alchemy system also feels really unique and interesting. I mean, y'all have mentioned that pretty much each of the Atelier games redoes its alchemy system, has like a unique system, which is one of the strongest points to me for going through and actually playing the other Atelier game. I mean, I'm enjoying Aisha enough that I certainly would anyway, but knowing that they mix up their alchemy systems Because it means I might find one that I actually click with. Aisha's has been functional, but I just have not been particularly inclined to learn its ins and outs. Don't get Rise's Alchemy yet at all. Yeah, that's me and Aisha, and I've been playing Aisha for like 3 weeks. In vague terms, it's pretty easy to grasp. That's good to hear. So yeah, we're back. This is the cover feature this month. Donkey Kong Land. It's like Donkey Kong Country, but on the Game Boy. So much like Mario Land, it's Donkey Kong Land. See, chat, they're thinking. Thematic consistency. They're very good at this. This is a huge feature. There is a lot to read through here, and we will spend some time going over it. By the end of it, you may have the same expression on your face that old DK does right here. But yeah. I have streamed this before. Haven't like beaten it or anything, but I think one of y'all grabbed it off of a preview or the power charts or something a couple months back, and we played some of it. So, if you want to see it tonight, y'all know what to do. But I ain't spotting you this one since it's already been played. Which one was accidentally packed with a virus? Was that the original Maria? Remember the DC port of Marie and Ellie? Oh. Clear similarities between Aisha and Sophie's, even more differences. Alright. They're characterizing this as Cranky Kong's Tough Challenge. Video game pioneer Cranky Kong is unimpressed by Donkey and Diddy's victory over King K. Rool in Donkey Kong Country. Quote, "Back in my day, we had great games on an extremely limited color palette. You guys had it easy." Donkey and Diddy retort they could beat K. Rool on an 8-bit system. "You're on," laughs Cranky. "Now you can recover the Banana Horde in Donkey Kong Land." A Game Boy adventure that uses Advanced Computer Modeling, ACM, same format used in Donkey Kong Country. Jump, bump, and go ape! Explore this battery-backed action game. Donkey Kong Land. Go bananas in new stages. Wouldn't be much fun if Donkey Kong Land's levels were just like Super NES version. 30 new innovative, I always want to say innovative, and 4 challenging main guardians. Most of the stages conceal a secret area or 2. No. Okay, so much like Donkey Kong Country 2, this one starts where Donkey Kong Country leaves off, on the Galleon. And then you go to Kremlantis, Chimpanzee Clouds, and Big Ape City. Your inner British person struggling to come out. I just need to tamp them back down, I think. Can't be having that. Donkey D's old friends Rambi and Espresso are back. So just the rhino and the ostrich this time. No swordfish, no forg. World 1 Gangplank Galleon ahoy! King K. Rool's ship has dropped anchor near Donkey Kong's treehouse. Journey through. Oh! So it kind of doesn't actually start where the last one left off? You roll through the jungle and end up on their ship or something? Curious. It's gonna be really funny because on GBC they're gonna use this one's engine to do an actual straight DKC port. What game is this song from? This is from Soul and Sword. That reminds me, Arcane, you guessed way back at the beginning of the stream, you thought you were listening to Lagoon music. You weren't. You were listening to Shin Momotaro Densetsu music. I do think the promise of Cranky saying "fuck you," the only reason your game is good is because of graphics, do it on weaker hardware, prove the game is actually good, is really funny. Alright, but you're giving the Nintendo Power editors a lot of credit with that. I'm just warning you. Not sure you want to go there. That's the manual story? No way. Really? It really seems like something just made up by the Nintendo. Wow. Huh. Sure, man. Never realized Donkey Kong was so meta. Weird. Jungle Jaunt. I miss little video game maps like this. This is honestly a big part of why I like Nintendo Power so much, is they would stitch these maps together from screenshots, and you could see how everything fit together. I've always liked that. Jungle John. Not too many notes about this first level. Just climb into the trees to get some extra nanners. And get the rhino and run things down. There's a one-up balloon in the second level that apparently takes off really fast and you have to speed towards. It's interesting, the second level of the game is an ice level, and then it's back to jungle stuff. Climbing the camping text box is misaligned, Nintendo Power quality slipping. No, that's where the seam is of the magazine. So the scan is misaligned. I guess whoever scanned this in didn't want to chop up their magazine into itty bitty bits. So I guess they just pressed down on the spine as hard as possible and end up misaligned. I was impressed with how they managed to make sure no enemies are there on screenshots, even in really tedious levels. Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if they did their own touch-up on those. Like, you know, if you have a moving enemy and you take 2 screenshots, then you just have to take a little patch from one screenshot and put it in the other to cover them up. I was kind of assumed that's how they did it. Imagine they had to methodically kill everything on screen. Yeah, you can't do that with the invulnerable enemies, so. Kind of the playlist for today? I mean, we've had this one before. It's the original obscure SNES RPG music list. Much like myself, they fucked up their spine. Have you ever found yourself pondering the paradox of pages that say leave this page blank? You know, not really. Not really. Maybe I should. Yeah, I've never really stopped to think about that. Where there's like the scans realign at the bottom looking down at the map there. I mean, if they were... It's hard to tell visually, but if they weren't lined up quite right, like if they were like a little tilted like that, then it would be lined up at one point, but then split near the other. We need the SimCity 2000 loading person to say reticulating magazine spines. Alright. Alright, level 4 is an actual climb through the rigging of the ship, and then 5 is back to ice levels for some reason. Level 5 actually has a second goal if you skip the first one. And then more jungle stuff. Wow, Jesus, there's 9 levels in the first world? They didn't talk about the boss, did they? No, they didn't. There's supposed to be a bunch of bosses, but they didn't even mention it. Kremlantis, I guess this is where you get your like temple levels and underwater levels. And then, okay. And then further danger further on, so. All right, let's go play this. I almost wonder if this is created from separate scans of the same magazine, since the scan quality seems to differ slightly. It may very well have been, yeah. I don't think they necessarily used a single one. When our game developers code slipperiness into ice surfaces? I know that like in code, the player character has like a momentum value. And there is code that when you let off of the button to move, it kills their momentum, either instantly or gradually to some degree. And I guess for ice surfaces, there's a modifier that changes that momentum killer to be very, very, very gradual. What's up, Brunhilde? Good to see you. I got an ad about cops murder. Oh, great. Guess it's a spicy night. Even Twitch wants to remind you. All right, anyway, let's do this. This is Danky Kang land. This is... Oh, this is from Super Famicom Wars. Nice. This is a Game Boy game. Feels weird to be starting a Game Boy game. Wow. I had actually forgotten that they put 3 Donkey Kong lands on the Game Boy. Donkey Kong was prolific indeed. Look at him! He's seen some shit, chat. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, I've already played a chunk of this, so let's just pick up where we left off. Let's go here. Oh god, I died. Carol Cries do considering the Game Boy sound chip is surprisingly faithful music of the original. It really is. Like, honestly, I think they deserve a lot of credit for this game in general. Like, I don't love the way it... Oh, shit. I don't love the way it looks. But I've already done this stage. I'm a dumbass. I don't love the way it looks, but I've never been a big fan of, like, their ACM. But it is a very, very faithful recreation of Donkey Kong Country, but with new levels and stuff. And it plays really well. Like, it is nice and fast-paced in how it moves. Yeah, graphics are pretty amazing. Like, wonderfully detailed. I've always really liked how this particular song gets, like, sinister in the middle. I think that's cool. Oh god. Small viewport makes it unplayable. It's definitely not unplayable. I would definitely not call this unplayable. Little more awkward, but I mean, like, Donkey Kong Country is a very fast-paced game to begin with. You don't have a ton... Oh. You don't have a ton of time to respond to threats in that either. Down here anyway. Oh, can I actually jump on them? Ah! Okay, well. I don't think that was worth it. Period where blurry shading meant quality and is distressing. It's good, but I forgot what we were working with. Here's going to be a little more zoomed out. You absolutely would have lost graphical fidelity, though. And I mean, they're already doing about as much as they can with the Game Boy. I think, frankly, I think zooming it out anymore would have made it look like bad. Ah! Zumas will continue until morale improves. Trade-off between animation and readability is the real problem. Oh. Oh wow, I barely escaped death there. Yo! Whoa. Ah, shit. You play as Donkey in this? I play as whoever they give me, frankly. I love the way they, like, warp up to heaven after you release them from their barrel. A long-ass stage. How hard it looks like fun. It is! Like, I really do think this is a very good rendition of the whole, like, Donkey Kong Country style on Game Boy. Ha! That's funny, you can collect stuff as you die. Oh. I guess you don't want to go that way. It sounds like it's right out of Undertale. Okay, so we're not going up. Oh! Okay. Ah! Ah! I think you submitted your Undertale memory like our Lord and Savior. No, I have not. I don't really have an Undertale specific memory. I enjoyed playing it. It was a fun video game. Also, I'm sorry, sweet Jesus, is this level ever gonna end? Fuck. No, this is your life now. Fuck! That means it's meant to be DKC2, but no, it is its own game. This is very much its own thing. God damn! Oh my god! When was the last checkpoint, dude? As for the Robot Masters from DKC, sick of it already. This is way too long for DKC level. Oh, shit! Let me go back. Actually, hang on. Hang on, let me go back. Let's review, like, the original couple levels. The thing with the sound, it is like, it's trying valiantly to keep up, and as long as literally nothing else is going on, like, you get that nice, authentic DKC soundtrack. But yeah, as soon as there's any other sound effect, it starts losing channels. Really, yeah, the music's really good. I mean, I think the presentation of this game is excellent, and I think it does a really good job of capturing the gameplay. After that pirate level, though, I'm really wondering if, like, the level design holds up. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a quick, sloppy port. I mean, also, like, all the levels are unique to this game. I don't think it actually directly... Wow, you didn't need to haul ass to that. You were wrong, Nintendo Power. Barrel up there. There's a barrel there too. Whoa there. Whoa there! Yeah! Ah! Okay. Hmm. Oh shit. Okay. These levels, I get the early ones, they look way more thought out. I think this one, I think compared to DKC, I feel like the learning curve to these levels is a bit steeper. Like, it feels kind of like this game was designed with the expectation that you've already played DKC. I mean, it's definitely, you know, we're not talking like lost levels here or anything. But there is a bit more complexity and tightness to these. And like we saw at the pirate level, it just fucking goes on and on and on. I'm gonna give it one more try. Mainly because I really like this music. I really just enjoy listening to this music, frankly. I love that turn. I really, really do. I love it when the music gets sinister. Oh, I guess we're down here now. Ah, shit! The movement isn't quite the same as DKC. You're not quite as fast in this game. Ah! Shit. What world is this in? The first one. This is the 6th level in the first world. There's, I think it said there's 4 worlds. Something like 30 stages total in the game. I did leave bananas. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Oh, there's the O. I knew it had to be there around there somewhere. Unsub! Okay. That's a hitbox right there. Or the distinct lack thereof. Oh shit! God! Did it before, did it again. That's what you get for leaving bananas. Oh man. See, that whole thing is kind of mean. You gotta look before you drop down off the thing. You gotta jump onto a tire, bounce off the tire onto another platform that then has an enemy on it already. Oh, shit. Wait, since when do bees kill you instantly? Okay. Actually, those are wasps. Thank you. Secondly, apparently right now. In DKC, if you hit a wasp, like, it switches over to the other character if you have them, right? I'm not misremembering. Oh, get on that. We probably need whatever's in there. Oh god. That is not the most exciting coin noise ever. My gosh, I know you're the age to have seen my... Oh, God. Ah! No! God! Snakes on a chain. That's the face I deserved. Nintendo can't get all the Battletoads that are rare. You know, why not? Do it again. I don't know what these coins are for. Do they get you 1-ups or something? Everything in this game gets you 1-ups, right? Okay. Oh. What the? What was that for? God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Good. Oh god, we're not done. And there's no checkpoint. Chat, there's no checkpoint. Why? Oh my god, I did it. Oh, sweet Jesus, I did it. Oh god. I spent like the last half hour of my life on that. Easy. Screwdriver? Pineapple rum punch. It's super good. Much better to say thank you. I mean, I do like screwdrivers, don't get me wrong. And I actually have some really good vodka for it right now. But, I love rum. Well, got vodka, Deep Eddy. I am a big fan of Deep Eddy vodka. When I was bartending, first I had someone say try everything with gin, with tequila, you'll never drink gin again. I love gin though. I love gin. I might try that just for kicks though. And now I love all of them, they were just wrong. Really fun, you learn about your palate. I do not actual bartending, but I am a very amateur mixologist. And it is a lot of fun. Yeah. Bring up Eddie Vodka told me. Oh really? Not something you stumble into, really. Oh, okay. Cool. That's kind of a boring secret. Oh no! Ugh. Hey. You have to care a modicum about your vodka, which few people do. Tito's or Smirnoff. No, I totally agree. Like I can live with cheap vodka, but like too cheap and it's basically rubbing alcohol. Sky is the cheapest I will do for myself, but I won't serve it to people. I'm actually almost done with World 1. That's so much shorter, roughly the same. Reika's about the cheapest vodka you'll serve. See, okay, here's another thing about this game. I really like Donkey Kong Country when it flows. When you can just kind of like zoom through a level. You almost feel like you're speedrunning it. This doesn't really have the same kind of flow. It plays fine, but the levels just don't feel like they flow as well. Fuck me. Drink a thermometer got you drunk and not dead. You're not wrong, frankly. Oh, I have tried some really cheap, really bad alcohols. Colin's a bit sick. He loses color. Looking a bit pale, isn't he? What's up, Drake Nell? Alright, you know what? Forget the O. What's... Okay, that's just fucking mean, man. They had a banana trail to follow. And it launched me right into one of those little chomper dudes. That's so rude. That's so rude. Cheapest wine you've had? I guess technically $2 Chuck when it was still $2 and not like $3.50 or whatever it is now. Yeah, I used to drink a lot of Trader Joe's wine. And it was fine. Not great. Tolerable. I guess that's how it's supposed to... Fuck! Oh my god, dude. Captain Blowhorse. Oh, I need that. Is that called Big Old Creek when giant bottles, too much sugar, flavored Moscatos? Big Old Creek one. Oh, shit. We don't talk about Malort on this coast. Ah! Oh! Oh wow, I actually skipped one. How's DK Land treating you? It's being mean tonight. Feels like DK Land was designed to be much harder than Country, like right from the get-go. This one doesn't have nearly the same level design flow as the original. Yeah, we've been talking about that too. There have been some surprisingly mean parts tonight. Ah! Here's a cautionary tale. Though the Chicago diaspora is largely motivated by warning against Malort and Detroit-style pizza. Oh! It's a stingray boss? A flying stingray boss? What do you want, video game? Fine, you can play the Game Boy game first. Oh, shit. Jesus. Bro, don't fucking put a ledge there if you don't want me to land on it. Holy shit, how many of these you got? No! Designer was hungry and angry when making this. Chat, I'm just gonna say it. This is not a good boss. There we go. Nanas. Wow. Okay. They just kind of yeet you over here. All right. I beat World 1. I've had enough. I've had enough Donkey Kong Land for one day. I'm done here. I did my time. Paid my dues. 2 is a better one, but this one's kind of... I mean, I had forgotten until I went into the archive to dig that out that there were actually 3 Donkey Kong Land games on Game Boy. Like, holy shit, there was an intense level of Donkey Kong saturation during the mid-90s. Like, crazy. Remember the first boss in Country? It barely moved and you jumped on 3 times, felt like Big Man. Yeah. The bosses in Country were basically nothing, and well, until King K. Rool, and there was one. I think there was one that was kind of tricky. You played them all to completion, damn. And then an absolute drought for the next 20. Not that long. There was a. They had Donkey Kongs on all the major consoles. They had 64 on the N64. Conga on GameCube or Wii. Yeah, Jungle Beat, King of Swing. Nintendo 64! What's up, Tradon? Appreciate one of the headlines of this page is double your displeasure, yeah. If we ever get to Kremlantis. Abe Antics! World 3 is Monkey Mountain and Chimpanzee Clouds. And because they put white text on an almost white background, I can't read any of this shit. Big Ape City is the 4th and final world. City levels are cool. And then the 4 oh, they put all the bosses at the end. World 1 is the stingrays. Or apparently 1 stingray. World 2 is a giant clam. Okay. World 3 is a mole. And World 4 is King K. Rool. Okay, cool, great. Colorblind editors, definitely a stronger hypothesis. Donkey Konga was fun. I enjoyed the Wii games are more like DKC. I mean, you are basically watching me learn about the Donkey Kong franchise in real time. I had only ever played the NES arcade ones, really, and then a little bit of Donkey Kong Country before I started streaming. I've never really been a Donkey Kong guy. But as a result of this, I guess I will be. I've beaten, at this point, I've beaten DK94, I've beaten Country. I'm not gonna beat this one. I was so new to DK, thought DK was a typo for Not wrong. Can't wait for Jungle Beat. Game doesn't hit as hard on controller. That was the one with the, oh my god! They went all out on this feature. So these are all the secret areas. They map, wow, damn. They actually broke down all the secret areas across the entire game, chat. Me neither. Platformers was never your thing to begin with. While I understand the simple appeal of Mario Brothers series never hit for me. See, that's the weird part. I love platformers. Like, platformers have always been a formative part of my gaming life. And I'm a huge Mario fan. I love Mario so much. I have played and beaten the vast majority of Mario games. Not all of them, but the vast majority. And I just kind of... I passed over Donkey Kong Country because I don't like the art style. Straight up. I just don't like Rare's rendering style from this era. I've come around on a lot of old school graphical styles, like wiggly 3D PS1 and like the smooth polygons of the N64. But I don't think I'm ever gonna like the way they do ACM. We've beaten Mario's mystery meat. Not enough. Not to completion. DK64 is gonna be a thing. Donkey Kong and Metroid Castlevania just never could click with them. Wish you could. Well, I mean, that's a pretty diverse group. Like Donkey Kong, once Donkey Kong Country took over, they were about really fast-paced, free-form platforming. More so than Mario, frankly. Metroid is much more exploration puzzle-based. And then Castlevania in and of itself is split into like two completely different areas. One with the very, very slow-paced, deliberate platforming, and the other with the Metroidvania style. Mom decided it was a girl game. My sister and I didn't like the style either. Honestly, it took until something the night for me to enjoy playing Castlevania and not just watching someone else play them. I like both. I don't really compare the two. Like, I don't think it's fair to compare, like, you know, Dracula's Curse to Portrait of Ruin. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But there are definitely, like, the old school, slow-paced, deliberate platformers I love. Super Castlevania 4 is like a all-time top-tier game for me. I love it to death. But I also really love the Metroidvanias. Pretty much all of them. I don't think any of them are like bad. There are definitely weak ones. There's definitely ones that I don't like as much. There's definitely ones that I'm not interested in revisiting. But I like all the Metroidvania ones. The old platformy ones are definitely some bad ones. We're gonna... Sooner than we might like, we're gonna hit a bad one. My autism allowed me to finish DK64. My desire to not be in my home situation kept me in there for 100%. Oh. Yeah, completely different game styles, yeah. Castlevania's hit their stride on 16-bit consoles. I think the NES ones are good. I think the original is a classic. I think it's very solid. I think Simon's Quest is a really good game if you can meet it halfway. If you're willing to look up the more obscure bits of it. I mean, no, I didn't beat that. I've beaten that one, but I haven't beaten it on stream. And then Castlevania 3 would have been an all-timer if we had gotten the Japanese version. But the poor benighted US version just ruins it. Ignore that's not Rondo of Blood, that's Castlevania Dracula X. They have different names for a reason. They are not the same game. Dracula Gex. Alright, chat. I'm pretty sure the fish making eyes at us is as unnerving to you as it is for me. Let's do this. Here we go, chat. Let's talk about E3, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, Zayed. We got a lot of stuff here. We got a lot of stuff here to talk about. A lot of stuff showing up earlier than anybody thought possible. Including something we were just talking about. Got very close to beating Castlevania 3. Tattoo! Alright. You have to catalog all the vampires in your Dracula decks? That would have been kind of cool, actually. A Castlevania game about studying and cataloging all the denizens of Dracula's castle. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to read through all this, and I'm not going to skip over anything as much as I might want to. Right in the middle is a big block of titles. They did make a Pocahontas game, yes. You can see it right now if you want. Yeah. Speak of the literal devil. All right, from May 11th through May 13th, the place to be for committed gamers was the Electronic Entertainment Exposition, or E3, in Los Angeles. E3 filled two gigantic halls with a jungle of video games, video game systems, live stage shows, hardware, live stage shows. Damn. Hardware and software demos, pounding music, flashing lights, humongous signs winging overhead, bizarre costume characters dancing in the aisles, and enough hot air to float an elephant. 30,000 or so retailers, developers, publishers, and media mavens flocked the expo from all over the world. Your power team stalked the crowded booths, hunting down the vital news bites concerning the Super NES, Game Boy, Virtual Boy, and the upcoming Nintendo Ultra 64. Even at night, prowling around the edges of the concert given by Seal at the Nintendo Bash. Can you imagine that, chat? Seal playing a concert at E3 for Nintendo? Did you get live stage shows when you went? Yes. Okay. The first year, no. Not the first year, because I went back when I was in college too. When I was working at Konami, I was there the year they launched Def Jam Rap Star. Quite possibly the only rap-based karaoke game in existence. And to promote that, they got Method Man and Redman to come perform at E3. And before they did that, they showed up at the Konami booth and hotboxed the fuck out of it. Like, we were dying in there. Concert was amazing, but oh lord, working it was, no, weed. Absolutely weed. 100... Method Man and Redman. Yes, I'm talking about weed. And weed, yeah. God. Working E3 was an experience. One that I would not take again, even if they offered it. Were you there for the 2010 conference? Yes. I don't remember that one specifically. But I went to every E3 from, I think, 2009 until it ended. I worked there 2009, and then did I work there 2010? I think I did. And then after that, from 2011 on, I was just there to check it out. Which is the one you danced for? I can't remember. I can't remember if that overlapped. I think that was before. I think that was before the Def Jam one. So that might... Def Jam 2010? I can't remember now. It was ages ago, chat. Yeah, I didn't have to deal with that because I was working the actual booth itself. Like, the QA folks were managing the booth and the demo kiosks and stuff. We didn't deal with the press conference directly. We certainly weren't invited to it. But yeah, what Eva is referring to is Konami had a Xbox Connect dance game. I can't remember the name of it, but it was J-poppy as hell, and I had to demo it, so I learned all the dances for it, and there are some very unflattering videos of me on YouTube if you can find them. We also had this fear of tech and games as being there because it's a big event and blew my fish out of water. It was a thing. Definitely enjoyed it a lot more as just a bystander. Just as a visitor. It was a Kinect game, yeah. It was a... I can't remember the name of it. Let me look it up. Games. That's not very helpful. Video games. This. Maybe I can find it by date. Y'all have already figured it out. 10 million Dragon Coins I will demonstrate those moves. Bro, that was 15 years ago. I don't remember that shit. This is not helping me out. I can't find it. Whatever. Konami made a Kinect dance game. That's the long and short of it. I found it weird that Earthworm Jim shows off his armpit like that. Seems appropriate to me given the quality of the game. Dance Masters? Sounds right. If it's a Konami Kinect dance game, then yeah, that was it. Around 2010, 2009, 2010-ish. Yeah, that was probably it. That was probably it. That sounds right. That sounds right. I did get to talk to Tom Hanks' wife while I was showing that off. She and her son came by and he wanted to try it. And so while he was giving it a try, I was chatting with her and she was like, oh yeah. Today I realized Earthworm Jim is like Venom, a symbiotic suit that gives Average Joe superpowers. Yeah, that's true. I think this suit... I think the story goes the suit has also had some kind of like cosmic radiation in it or something that mutated Jim to have like a face and stuff. I don't know why the way you said Hanks is tickling. I do what I can. I do what I can. Alright, anyway, Alright, we sniffed out rumors and hints. This was the show. We were there for the big story. What would it be? Nintendo Ultra 64, Saturn, PlayStation, Virtual Boy? The answer may surprise everyone, but not readers of Nintendo Power. We know it. We know how this goes. The Super NES reigns supreme. The big story at E3 wasn't what anyone expected. Far from conquering the video game world, the next generation games from Sony and Sega didn't even measure up to the quality of Nintendo's Super NES duo of Killer Instinct and Donkey Kong Country 2. Against the expensive 32-bit newcomers and their limited and mostly unfinished game. The Super NES, with its strong lineup of games from Nintendo, Third-party licenses look like a giant killer. Score these for the Super... Okay. Alright. Pay attention. Pay attention, because there is a giant block of SNES games mentioned here. And I'm going to read them all off, okay? Because I know for most of you, you cannot read this in teeny tiny Ice Drano vision. So, here we go. Killer Instinct, Donkey Kong Country 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Doom, Earthworm Jim 2, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Evermore, Castlevania Dracula X, Tecmo Super Bowl 3, Batman Forever, Primal Rage, Gargoyles, Judge Dredd, The Seventh Saga 2. I think we've talked about that one before. Zoop, Madden 96, Phantom 2040, Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, The Mask, NBA Live 96, Urban Strike, Waterworld, Nosferatu, Revolution X, Venom, Spider-Man Separation Anxiety, Boogerman, Spot Goes to Hollywood, Earthbound, Run and Gun, Frank Thomas, Big Hurt Baseball, PTO 2, PGA Tour 96, and Pocahontas. Phantom 2040 is kind of okay. Weird take on a Metroidvania, no kidding. Sony and say you're done with the lineup like that. So for a moment, I actually make a sorted list of which ones are good in this list and which one are bad. I haven't played a lot of these, so I can't say. Haha, nice try, she says. Well, I mean, Killer Instinct was good. Donkey Kong Country 2 was good. Mortal Kombat 3 was good. SNES port of Doom. I don't remember if that's a solid one or a train wreck one. Chrono Trigger, Secret of Evermore are fantastic. Dracula X is garbage. Tecmo Super Bowl is foosball. I don't care. Primal Rage, I think people like that. Never played Gargoyles. Haven't played Judge Dredd. Seventh Saga. Somebody remind me what that actually is. Did we actually get that or not? Zoop, I don't know. Madden is foosball. Phantom is weird. Ninja Gaiden Trilogy is a huge disappointment to me, but we'll talk about that later. I think Urban Strike is probably good. Waterworld game, maybe not. Nosferatu, I don't know. Revolution X, man. Revolution X, I don't know. 7 2 is Mystic Arc, and we didn't. Okay, got it. I don't know, I'd say maybe a pretty even split of good and bad. Maybe more good than bad, because I think the sports stuff tends to go over pretty well, just not in this crowd. So yeah. Should I read through this whole feature and then get to the games? Oh, because they're just going to talk specifically. Okay, you know what? Let's do something novel. Let's go ahead and play your requests, because then they're going to go through the descriptions of each of them, and we can see how the little puff piece measures up to the real deal. Let's do that. All right, oh god, I have 11 game requests to do now. Oh boy. Yeah. Or actually 10. First off, is fundamentally meh. It's almost all downports of games with lead systems PS1. By that I mean identical to 94 of the roster updates. I mean, we say that, but they were huge business. They were huge market drivers. So we can't dismiss them out of hand here. They were important. All right. Starting off strong, maybe, I hope. Need to play Secret of Evermore. I like Games with Dogs. I love Secret of Evermore. It is rough. It is not the wondrous experience that Secret of Mana is. But it is unique. It has a very unique vibe to it. It is a very creative game. It's just got some rough spots in it to get past. All right. Doom by way of Williams. I guess I should technically turn this down, but I kind of don't want to. Oh, there's no menu. It just loads you straight in the game. Holy shit. Okay, sure. Feels like an American attempt at Secret of Mana, if that makes sense. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what it is. It's so dark. Does it have all the same level features? It doesn't. Huh, okay. Yeah, this is a chunky dude. Ah, look at him! You can't even fucking see him! That's hilarious! They were 2 columns of pixels. That was so funny. Okay, all right. To their credit, the L and R buttons are strafe. That's pretty smart. But oh my god, you really got to know what's going on here. It's 320 by 4. Is it still a secret? Okay, cool. That's still a secret at least. Okay, that goes out there. Where is it? Yeah, it runs at a very tiny resolution. The dev double up pixels vertically to make it look higher res than it is. Wow, okay, cool. Well, they made it work. That's the important part. One of the few Doom ports at the time that actually based its levels on the DOS version. Okay. What did the other ones base them off of? I'm sorry, is this gonna... Okay, no, it's not. Oh, I don't think they could do the transparency, so they just took out the fencing there. Other ports use the Jaguar levels as a base up till the GBA. It means a lot of the areas were removed in those versions, but not in this. Well, not everything's here. I think there must have been limitations on like the way parts of the map could move, because there's certain secrets that don't exist. So used to rank Doom mods, I forgot what it looks like old. How does it feel playing on the SNES controller? Pretty good, actually. L and R are strafe. So you handle, yeah, it's a little tank control-y until you start like using that as, oh, okay, there's one complication though. You can't turn and strafe at the same time. So it's not perfect. I mean, it's cool you can strafe in it at all. Just remember, you don't need to ping me. I'm here. I see you. Yeah, there is no circle strafing in this. can't have that. See, oh no, that wasn't the one I was talking about, Drake. Now I was talking about the one at the beginning, the switch on the side of the pillar that opens the way out into the courtyard early. That's not there. Like, the switch didn't exist. To be fair, I had totally forgotten how to do the secret that you're talking about, so I appreciate that. Do a glory kill for health. So, yeah, this is a lot less playable than Wolfenstein. I mean, it's playable, and it's pretty remarkable how playable it is, but it's still not great. This is Super Nintendo. This is Doom on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Oh, I do have the red key. Yeah, pretty decent control scheme. The main thing is the graphics are so crunched, you can't tell what anything is. It's fucking impossible to make anything out. Like, I can play this because I know what everything is. I know what it's all supposed to be. I see a little, like, gray and brown blob, I know that's a zombie. I see a brown blob, I know that's an imp. And I have a pretty good general idea of where they're supposed to be to begin with. Corpses look like artisan couches. Oh shit. Oh god! See, stuff looks pretty good up close. There's a good old chainsaw. Yeah, the slime... Well, okay, I don't know if you've noticed this. The floors and ceilings have no textures. They didn't have the memory to texture them at all. So the walkway is gray, the slime floor is green. That's it. Basically started as a borderline homebrew programming challenge. Hey, I didn't die. Good for me. Once again, I've created mankind's worst looking pancakes. The instructions to the pancakes suck ass. Is the only colored SNES card that has a red cartridge. I remember that. I remember seeing that. Rorf. Singular dev on this port went on to make Bleem. This kind of has Super Scope support. Coded and you can't access it normally. One of the... Oh, did one of the Spider-Mans get a red card too? Bethesda should release a Doom Maker like Mario Maker. That would be really cool. That would be really, really cool. I mean, I think, frankly, like, I'm kind of shocked that the success of Mario Maker didn't inspire every big IP holder to make some kind of maker. I'm surprised they still haven't made a Zelda Maker. Not inspired all the fans to. Certainly did. I mean, I have that super dungeon maker game on Steam that's basically a Zelda maker. Bethesda continues down the path they're on. They'll have to because they'll run out of modders to finish the games. All right, I think that's enough SNES Doom. It runs, and that is a really impressive feat. But it is... I am much more comfortable playing Wolfenstein on SNES than Doom. Doom just does not run well, and it's really hard to see what's going on. All right. I'm probably not going to play Nosferatu for very long because it does get a feature in this magazine. But we'll take an early look at it. Can we compare that to the 32X version? I am not set up for the 32X, so unfortunately, no. I assume the 32X version runs a lot better. I mean, there's just more numbers. They have more numbers. It does with the music. Oh god, the music. So I see Lost Vikings maker a 3-player sport. Frankly, every puzzle game... Oh. A bat departs from a forbidden castle and into the night. That looked pretty cool. Having changed from its human form to seek its next victim. This is cool. His name is whispered in fear. Turn this up a bit. Nosferatu, creature of the night. I know, isn't this awesome? Few have seen his face and lived to speak of it. None who have ventured near his resting place have ever returned to tell of it. Every night, transforming into bat or wolf, he seeks innocent blood of vampire. None know the victim's fate of those taken to his distant, forbidding castle. That's some great animation, except one who seeks to end the terror and rescue his love. She's already dead, bro. Already dead. Makes his way to the accursed place. You're gonna have to stay here, bro. I'm just telling you. Oh, that looks so good. All right, but how does it play? How do it play, though? That's so good. That's so good. Okay. Right. Prince of Persia, like. We can brawl. Aha! Oh, hello. It's a Prince of Persia brawler! Chat, this is awesome. No, I want you to... How am I supposed to... What am I... Oh, you step on it. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, weird. Stepping on it didn't kill it. Dude, have you noticed? There's a little animation slowdown when you knock them down just for dramatic effect. I like when he punched the demons in the face. Okay, is there like a run button? Doesn't look like it. So is this gonna actually clear? It is. Nice. Yeah, they have hit stop. Isn't that cool? Just out of here? Okay. How do I... That was interesting. Double tap is... Double tap down doesn't seem to do anything. The other side kind of does look like spikes, but yeah. Run and double tap down. Bro. So that's double tap forward. That's hard to do. Dude, that's really hard to do. Yeah, I don't think that works. Oh, okay. I can't leave. Is that a button next to it? Whoa, there's a... Oh, fuck. I think there's, like, fighting game moves in this. Two times, then down, attack, and slide? That's too far. An animation. Run, then down and attack. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's try it over here. Aha! Okay, cool. Ah! Shit. They really need to put a timer in this, like, ease up, guys. It's a Prince of Persia, like. It's contractually obligated. Belmonts with all their fancy weapons and tools. Hey, all right. Oh, that looks bad. Oh god, it's instant death. Okay. Run, then up and attack. I'm gonna try this one more time. Casually saunter past the spikes. I mean, they didn't seem like they were in any hurry. Game seems brutal with its difficulty. It doesn't seem any worse than Prince of Persia. Of course, that's maybe what you're saying, because Prince of Persia is pretty hard. It's relentless. It gets much worse. Oh. Cinematic platform is the time he had death like candy. Expecting a level 2 difficulty spike, but this looks dope. The vibe of this is immaculate. It's so nice. Okay. It's running is hard. And of course, you ran like face first into it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, I made it. Okay. Alright, seems like I made it to level 2. like the brawling. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's messed up. Man, fuck that guy. I say the platforming seems less clumsy than Prince of Persia. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't actually feel grid-based, honestly. Oh, there is a dodge forward, which is pretty cool. Dev limit continues, crystals are continues. Ah, okay. Oh, okay there. Okay. I like the undulating spikes. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Frankenstein. Perfect. That's exactly what I had in mind. Interestingly, he doesn't seem to do damage. Love the wall. Yeah, the wall smacks are great. What's up here? It's like Frankenstein in a specific region of Germany, everywhere else is sparkling. Stop! The birth of fall damage. It's supposed to be breathing in the OST. It sounds like it, yeah. Definitely sounds like it. Kind of Friday the 13th-ish. Time I see Frankenstein by Mel Brooks, Brain Rot, or is it? Yeah, Frankenstein. I love beating those guys up. Wait, what the hell's that? Oh, free crystal. Nice. Nice! Oh, getting hit by enemies while you're holding... Getting hit by enemies while you're holding a crystal makes you lose crystals. So, crystals will only let you continue if you die without taking damage or something. Oh, if you... Wow, that's kind of mean. If you dash past those guys... If you dash past those guys, they can't get you. But then you're running into right or whatever's after. Okay, Manic, how does the continue system work? I thought I was gonna fight them. Ooh, hello. Okay. Ah! Okay. Oh, you have like a shoulder check too. That's cool. There's that dash forward I wanted. Oh Lord. Sure, I could punch out a werewolf. Oh God. No, I can't. God, the animation of this is so good.
I like it.
Ah, shit. Okay, I think that's enough for right now. But like I said, this gets a feature in this issue, so we can play more of it when it comes back around. This was really, 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 really cool. Oh, so you have infinite continues. Okay. Well, that's nice. So crystals then are just extra defense, I guess? They're like extra life on top of on top of your normal life.
I like it. I like it.
Nosferatu immediately followed by SNES Wizard of Oz. All right. I think crystals determine how much damage you deal, which can be a problem. Yeah, especially when you get them punched out of you all the time. Thriller crystals increases your damage.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. First my playing it and talking about that since it felt like almost every anime came mucky for crystals. Chat. Did Pocahontas actually come out? Did it have an extra title? Was it like Disney's Pocahontas or... It was canceled? I could have sworn, yeah, I could have sworn it had a game. Genesis. Okay. Well, these things happen. At E3, they're showing the canceled SNES version. Okay, well, don't worry. You can have those coins back. You're good for it. Oh my God, they published the NES Tom Sawyer game where Tom Sawyer fights dinosaurs and kills God. At least we got the important titles. SNES version got canned because they couldn't get Ray in time for the chest. Funny. Guess we'll nurse our wounds as a Batman. That's really loud. That's some solid animation. Man requested gargoyles for me down the line, so I just win-win, got my coins back, and still get gargoyles. Oh yeah, it's not fuck it Pocahontas. I hope you like Mortal Kombat movesets. Oh no. Give me whatever the hell this is, I guess. Alright, what? Slippery goo. Type lass? Bat bola. Electric pellet. Force wall. Sticky goo. Give me the bat bola. Why the hell not? Sure, why not? Whatever. Just get me to things happening. Pocahontas, a death in the family. This is cool. The presentation on this is really, really neat. Bat computer news monitor. Urgent emergency band transmission source. Arkham Asylum. Two-Face has staged a parade. Wow, shocking. Can't believe it. Can't believe anyone could ever escape from Arkham Asylum. Okay. Pocahontas reaches a new dark chapter in her life. Colonizers are a cowardly, superstitious lot. Hold on. Hold up. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, I got a really bad feeling about this. Motherfucker, really? God, it really, really is Mortal Kombat. In a very literal sense. Hold on. Solve my riddles and secrets. Solve my riddles and to secrets be led if they aren't already over your head. Okay. Ow. Fucking Phil, man. Asha has made breakouts. Asha has Sunday streams. How do I get up there? Oh! What have I done? I made something happen. Maybe you crouch in the corner for 5 seconds, like Simon's Quest. What does the 06 mean? I'm assuming that's lives. Wait, what was that? Oh, whoops, sorry, I accidentally reset it. Up and select together is the soft reset on this console. And select just happens to be the grappling gun, so there. Up and select is how you need to progress. So you can't actually play this. Perfect! Alright, well... let me punch out a few more vulnerable folk of mental disorders, and then we'll move on. So I tried when it first came up to select a character, I couldn't find a way to select a different character. So I don't think I can play as Robin. He may not unlock until like later in the game or something. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do it. Oh, well, that's too bad. What a shame. Alrighty. Batman for like 5 minutes. That's what the movie should have been. Or bat grappling jizz, sorry. You saw most of the game anyway. I had a feeling. Gargles. To be fair, the actual Super Nintendo does not have a soft reset combo for that. It's the analog system that does that. But yeah. Chat. Did Gargoyles actually come out? Gargoyles at the very least came out on Genesis. It's kidding, I don't live again, apparently. Not on Super Nintendo, as it turns out. Well, how about that? Yeah, it's not under Disney's Gargoyles either. 1995 SNES edition was planned for Christmas and then canceled. Wow. Disney was really hard on their Nintendo division at this time. Instead of taking my toys and going up. So is Disney, apparently. All right, well, don't worry, chat. I've got something that'll soothe your aching hearts. This is the E3 year Sega Shadow launched the Saturn on stage. It's really funny that Nintendo Power is like, yeah, Sega didn't do anything interesting. I mean, they even mentioned the Saturn, and they're just like, whatever. But I mean, they kind of contractually they have to be. Oh, they were just like, let's pitch that we're making all the games that they are and cancel half of them. Yeah. That is a lot of legalese. Ah, Viacom. Jesus. Hookstone. Panel Comp. What an inspiring name that is. Zoop. I will play Continual, I guess. Whoa! Oh, I get it. Interesting. This is a very excitable soundtrack. I accomplished something. Now, speaking of jaunty, shit. Confusing myself. Weird to describe gender to whatever this is. Yeah, I know you can't see my hands, but I'm not actually playing this with my penis. You're gonna have to take that on faith, of course. Don't you lie to me. Tap it off for a second. Do you really want context? Won't that just ruin the fun? This is tricky. Yeah! I'm getting zooped! Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord in heaven. Woo! If you want to switch colors, you have to shoot another color. That's how it works. And if you shoot a stack, you clear the matching ones in order, and then you change to the next color in that stack. It's a little hard to explain, especially when shit's happening. Now I'm a spring. Oh, okay. That was like an area clear. Cool. Nope. Fuck my life. I think maybe I'm not doing this the best way I could. Ooh, I want that. Cool. Blows the whole row out. That's cool. I like that. Whew, God, Jesus. This gets really challenging. Oh God. Oh God. Zoopin' alert. The Zoops approach. Shit. Yeah! No, no, no. I need that. I need I need purple. Fuck. I don't think this will end well, chat. Oh no! End of game. I was zooped. I got zooped. My name is B. Zooped your whoops. So this is fun. Let's see what level is how level works. Yeah, this is definitely a fun platformer. Puzzler, sorry. Platformer. So while you can basically run around the little square instead of having it rotate around when you press left or right. It's a neat control scheme. Oh, level base. Okay, level base just resets everything when you move on to the next level. Okay. So a simple but notable distinction. So that's cool. I like Zoopin, chat. I like Zoopin. I'm not gonna like this next one though. I recognize this game from 10 miles ago. Oh, God. Konami fucked up, chat. It's not news to anybody, but they fucked up here. Dracula X. Yeah, sure, whatever. This is yes, this is a Nosferatu like. In the second form, the actual hard one relies on P-Boss with full health and health charges, and they decide to do the move. I'm uncertain. I'm uncertain is a glitch or not, and kill me. Come back tomorrow, yeah. can give this game a little bit of credit. They used the shit out of these sprites. And yeah, this music's great. I think the real problem with this game, I mean, it's got a bunch of problems, don't get me wrong. But I honestly think one of the biggest problems with this game is how much of a step back from Super Castlevania 4 it is. You can't whip in 8 directions anymore. You don't, oh my god, are you for real? Are you for real with this? Oh, he's just invulnerable until he activates. Yeah, you can't whip in 8 directions. You can't do the super fun flaccid whip anymore. And sub-weapons are not on a top button. They don't have a dedicated button anymore. It's back to being up and attack. Which, yeah, if you can't whip in 8 directions, who gives a shit? But still. Like, I have a 6-button controller here. And you're only going to use like 2 of them. Because item crush? Yeah, you assumed correctly. But that means there's 3 more buttons that could have been used for sub-weapon that aren't. Oh look, I went the wrong ass way. Try guys, I don't mind the mechanic changes. Most of this Rondo of Blood is really good, shockingly generous level design. No, this game has terrible level design. That's if you can believe it, that's not even it. Like, the level design in this game just gets worse and worse and worse until you get to the end, and I literally did the same exact thing over again. That's on me, chat. That's on me. The final boss in this game is so unbelievably horrible. The final boss in this game is so bad. Okay. I'm trusting you on this. I do like these skellies that actually know how to like move between. No, give me that. Who actually know how to move between platforms. That's pretty fun. Couldn't be the final boss of Chi on an emulator. Final boss sucks so bad. So bad, man. Is that a... Okay, that is a pit. That is actually a pit. Bye. What's well about this game technically, in terms of the techniques going in the game, is excellent. Game is beautiful, has incredible music, everything has the right hitboxes, but yeah. It has all the right pieces, but they're put together so poorly. It's really upsetting, frankly. It has everything going for it, and still fucks it up. Kitty. God damn it. Fuck off. Yeah, it's Serba Cat for some reason. I don't know why. God damn it. Wow. Oh, and you don't even get to do a cool freeze frame because it fades out instantly when you grab the orb. Feels so weird the big creature only had one forever and would safely drag itself over the pit. Blue meter is the enemy life bar. It looks like part of your health bar. I forgot about that. I was like, do I have a magic meter? That's it. That's why it's trash. I mean, to be fair, that's kind of a old Castlevania standby, where the enemy's life bar is there with yours through the entire stage. But I guess redesigned like this, it looks weird. Oh, God, that's right. Dracula's Castle is not OSHA certified. Hey, thanks, guys. I know, it's such a pretty game, and it sucks so bad that it sucks so bad. Games that look this good should not be unfun, you know? Like, that's really not asking too much. Especially from Konami in the 90s on one of their flagship franchises. Must away, late night stream for you. Thanks as always for the great stream. My pleasure, Brunhilde. Thanks so much for coming by. We will see you around. Insane that they took Castlevania Noble for the near like a bottomless pits and it went, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we made bottomless pits? I mean, they basically just, they took a Castlevania that was like on its way towards evolving into like the Metroidvanias that we all know and love, and just like degenerated it. They went backwards instead of forwards. This is Dracula X. I wish I didn't have to tell you that, but I have to tell you that. Oh, everybody loves Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night is a masterpiece. It is a landmark. Oh God. I don't think it's the best, but it is a very important one. I don't want to do that. Is there a chance to check out the Do-Over of Haunted Castle on Dominus Collection? No, because I didn't get the Dominus Collection. You're first with Simon's Quest. I mean, frankly, Simon's Quest is a neat game. It's got some serious bullshit in it. But once you learn to get past that, it's a neat game. My first Castlevania was 4. So I had an excellent foundation for my love of the franchise. Ah! How about you? Like Circle of the Moon, running that I get kind of sick of Sinking Old Sanctuary. When I play it. What was that about Castlevania 64? Of course I will give Castlevania 64 a try. I give everything a try. I don't dismiss anything out of hand. I will go back and revisit games that I remember disliking to give them another chance. I've done that many times, and I've never even played Castlevania 64. I know it has a reputation, but it is Castlevania, and I love Castlevania. Chicken. Pick up Castlevania 1 and 2 at the same time for Virtual Console for $10. It's the bat! It's this motherfucker. It's kind of a dumb version of the bat, if you ask me. This is kind of a really dumb version of the bat, if you ask me. Bro. Generally, I think Castlevania 64 doesn't get the love it deserves. So many people go into it expecting to be Mario 64 or Castlevania. 100% action platforming based is not. It's a game where you need more calculated with your movement. Makes you feel that. All right, but you got to remember, I will give it a chance like I give all games, but I don't promise to love anything, okay? Y'all always got to keep that in mind. I am not going to love the same games y'all love. Rather play Mattel's Simon than Simon's Quest. Pretty good version of this song. In the GB Color version of Quest, an actual better game. Is there a Game Boy Color version of Simon's Quest? I mean, honestly, it would not take much to fix Simon's Quest. Not Simon's Quest. Wait, what? Wait. There's a Game Boy Color version of Quest 64? Why? Brian's Quest. I love that they wow, okay. Bye, I guess. I love that they found the one way to make that game's title even more generic. This is going great. This level's gonna suck? What do you mean going to? I really want to cheat that. Can I hit those? Oh, thank God I can hit them from here. Perfect. Didn't realize I was gonna come all the way up. Man, they love these spear guys. You know what? Why not? Oh, except... Are you gonna despawn? Thank you. John Nosferatu puncher would have mantled up on those platforms. Hey. Candle meat, not just wall meat. Alright, fine. Not that I can really use it. Wow, that was great. I love how invulnerability in these games lasts for like 3 seconds. Nah, man, come on. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off with that. Man. Of course, that dagger was on purpose. This game hates you and everything you stand for. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. Ish. Whoa! No Magic Quest, Brian's Journey on Game Boy Color. You know there's actually 2 GBC Quest games? What is making those bone pillars turn away from me? That's weird. It'd be a great game if it was a different game with this music and graphical quality. Yes, it would be. Apparently, there are 3 GBC ET games. Wow. It's also a GBA ET game. I was shocked when I got my GBA collection. I was shocked to discover just how many licensed games there were on GBA. Like, every system has licensed games, but GBA has, like, all the fucking licensed games. What do I do about you? Fuck me. Yeah, fucker! Skeleton jump scare. Guys, we don't need to do this. Okay. Wow, I actually did technically. No, he was dead! God damn it. I hate this game. I hate this game. Also, have you noticed the sheer volume of, like, Medusa heads and or bats that come flying at you in this game? God, I could be zooping instead. If only. Wow, I actually picked up meat at full health. That never happens. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. So apparently, those aren't bottomless pits. They are paths to an alternate level. So they didn't forget everything about Rondo Blood. Just enough Rondo left in it to make you yearn for what could have been. Yeah, seriously. Oh god, oh, it's so goopy. What was Kid Chat and Osh's first realization that a game could just be fucking garbage? Probably... Oh my god, what the hell? Probably Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle on NES. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. We had a shitload of Commodore 64 games that my dad copied the floppies for. And there was a whole bunch of garbage in there. Oh yeah, Crazy Castle on Game Boy, ouch. This is actually a pretty neat song for this place. Okay. Think Drax Evil causes men to erupt from mud, or do you think Primordial Ooze was just there? Well, we know that Dracula is a servant of chaos. So it could be that, like, the forces of chaos have wrought... I don't even need to fight you, do I? I can just hustle on out of here. Possibly Earthworm Jim in a babysitter's house. For you is E.T. on GBA. What the hell's going on here? Cool, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just have the invulnerable bat fly down whenever it fucking feels like it. Chaos has turned mud into men. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, what else we got? What else do I need to get through here? Yeah, we got a couple more. That. Controls are awful. All right. That's funny. I think I'm good right now. I think I'm good. Every time I think the game's level design could get worse, I'm stupid gimmicks. Somehow Dracula X find a new way to scream you want to bet. If you've never seen the final boss of Dracula X, you should look it up. You should absolutely look it up. Mysterious Life Foundation captured lethal protector called Venom and removed 5 symbiotes spawned from him before these new symbiotes could destroy the parent. Venom escaped. Now he's forced to seek out his old foe Spider-Man and forge an uneasy alliance with the wall crawler to stop these symbiotes and cure his separation anxiety. Well, obviously I'm gonna play as Venom. Recovering from his wounds, Venom realizes he must destroy his new children, for if the symbiotes should bind with the wrong person, as is the case of crazed criminal Cletus Cassidy's transformation into Carnage, the danger being calculable. On the aid of the amazing Spider-Man, does Venom stand a chance of defeating this incredible menace? Oh yeah, no worries, Shadows. Oh, I'm ready, all right. Look at him. Look at him with his big dumb tongue out. Ow. Pow. Kachak. The truce between Spidey and Venom is about as tenuous as the truce between Soups and Lobo. As far as beat-em-ups go, it feels like there's not... It feels like the vertical hit detection is really, really narrow. Like, it feels like you gotta be really lined up with dudes to hit him. Like, really lined up. Imagine being a thug in this city, seeing a monster with an unhinged jaw and bulky muscles and going, yeah, I'm gonna throw hands at that. Comic book villains, or hoodlums are just built different, man. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they're power hit. Maybe they're just like, at least it's not Batman. I wish I had their comic. God, it's big same. It's a lady. Lady murdered me. Lady actually knows how to block. Me. How about that guy? Just runs up on Venom, kicks him once in the ass, and Venom falls over and dies. I'm sorry, does that guy... Did you see that? That dude has a fucking flintlock pistol. I wish he'd use it again, because that was really funny. Please pull out your 19th century firearm again. She's dressed like Barbie. Fighting Pirate Pete. Everybody has a hobby, is a Renaissance era enthusiast. Yeah, there it is. We really should be at a boss by now. So this is a problem I have with a lot of brawlers. Is a lot of brawlers are just a hallway. And slightly different and ever-growing packs of enemies. Like, as far as I'm concerned, brawlers really need set pieces. They really need some kind of environmental dangers or moving parts or something to keep it from just being this. Oh wow, we're going the other way now. What the fuck is that? Ow. Ow. Okay, I did it. That was it. That was it. After tangling with the Digger, that was a supervillain called the Digger. Venom heads to... You don't need an apostrophe there. To upstate New York, his goal, stop the evil Life Foundation and their soldiers who at this very moment are trying to bond the symbiote spawn. Master Shredder's new prototype did not pass testing. Whee! What the hell are these? They look like Cobra Commanders. I like the way they throw stuff. It's really cute. Soldiers have Power Rangers and thought putties were a sick design. Also, these enemies don't have life bars. Oh wait, no, they do. They're just microscopic. I just noticed. When their icon appears in the top right, there is a really, really thin vertical white bar that is their life. Yeah, the basic punch combo is very much like Nosferatu Man's. I will say, of all the retro console Spider-Man games I played, this one probably has the nicest web swinging. I like the web swinging a lot. So apparently those are all the crazy-ass offspring symbiotes. Alright, well, I'm super done with this. Enough of that. Let's go over here. Alright, I'm gonna pass on Mystic Arc right now. I will see if I can track down a fan translation or something for it. I got 2 more games to get through, and it's 5 till midnight. So I'm gonna do that, and then maybe see if I can skim the rest of this E3 feature so we can be done with it. Unless they're about to reveal a whole bunch more games on the next page. Oh, did you play Mr. Arc before? Oh, okay. Well, I'm still gonna skip it. we need can take a quick look at Frank Thomas Big Hurt Baseball. With a name like that, I mean, it's got to be good, right? Weird that I kind of wish the enemy has that stupid names. Like, no, that's one of the most charming parts about a brawler. Is beating up on Chip or Chunk or Chungus or whatever they call themselves. Phantom 2040, the man with the giant hand. I could read that. A reminder, this was the same studio that did Aeon Flux, right? Extremely similar character designs. I watched the Saturday morning cartoon for a while. It was weird. It was really weird. I wonder what storyline complete is. Yeah! Chapter 1. On the road to extinction. The PAL version doesn't have all the cutscenes. That is weird. Tropia University Lab, April 20th, 2040. I do like the tagline, someone has to care. Yeah, still quite topical. Professor Archer, I found an old African relic in the ghost jungle. Can you identify it? Look how long his face is, chat. He looks like an advisor from like SimCity 3000. I'm really curious about. I said later, as I recall, you have homework to do. Archer's acting strange. I wonder if. Holy shit! Separation Anxiety was a direct sequel to Maximum Carnage. Was that LJN? I don't remember. Arg, I am the Phantom now. Phantom's fantastic superpowers. He has a ring. This was intended to be a modern like a modern reconception of the original Phantom. Oh, this is a neat map. Except I have no access to anywhere except the university. Probably the best game they ever published. All right, outside you. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking shoot you guys. Are you kidding me? So fucking cavalier about it. Hope there aren't civilians in this. Oh God. Hello, hi. Oh. Oh, that's like a little grapple beam? That's neat. I like that. Oh, fuck. Phantom was originally from the days when gun was a viable superpower. Oh, I remember the original Phantom. They tried in the 90s, right? They tried a Phantom revival movie with Alec Baldwin. What the heck? Basically Spider-Man with a gun. Like, just now you made a story and level choice by going right at the start instead of left. Oh, that was the shadow, my bad. Billy Zane was a phantom. Thank you. What did I just do? Bad news, Gurren. The university exploded after I left. That is bad news. Having the computer trace the license plate number of biots that fled the scene. And what of Archer? He disappeared. Hope he's alright. Look, the hypercruiser is owned by... Dines Industry? That's an O. Boynes Industry. Shadow's not half bad, not half good either. That's the warehouse district. Lair and Ghost Jungle. Cool. Biot Factory. Spaceport. Warehouse and dock. If you look him in the eyes, you dive. That's not an actual power. It's just hype to make him look cooler. Fucking guide, you'll never guess what other game one of the devs worked on. Zoop. Oh, he can run too. Book. The good OST I told you about is used extensively in keygen programs. Ow. Blew myself up. Oh, okay. Apparently the sound driver is outsourced to visual concepts. Stop sniveling, Sean. The warehouse will explode before the police investigate. The countdown sequence has begun. There is one who knows of my connection. Archer, he's scheduled for termination. Bring back the Black Panther tracker. Die like a dog. Power down, Tin Man. It was too easy to pass up. I'd chat by meeting with a wealthy collector. Mars, do what you must, but Maximum Mink needs the Panther alive. I've heard enough graft. Phantom, those are the last words you will ever hear. Ah. Why'd you let him get in his giant mech, idiot? That's cool, actually. Oh, Christ. That seems like a problem. Oh, wow, that doesn't actually work so hot. Grapple beam's actually pretty cool. Oops. Yeah, losing a life is just taking a knee for a bit. Good way to do it. I remember correctly, Graft is like a cyborg man. He's basically just a torso. Basically, the Batman Beyond, but the Phantom. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, see, he's a torso. Where's Archer, and why does Maximus Mink want him dead? I don't know. And what about that Panther? Don't worry, it'll soon become extinct, and so will you. Detonation sequence activated. Oh no! Legit question, y'all have a game where you know it's kind of bad, you love it for how ambitious it is anyway. Lichdom Battle Mage is my go-to for that. Doctor is in, enforces any hints to, blew the university lab and warehouse to nanobits. Phantom was seen fleeing both these crimes. They're back to the city docks, as it turns out. Ow. Oops. True Crime LA is probably yours. I've seen all kinds of crazy shit in True Crime LA. Mara's trackers in the industrial sector. The gunship arrives there shortly. Good. Regular troops are battle. So Mars has— oh shit! So Mars has an entire gunship. That's cool. I gotta run around and blow everything up. Yeah. Anything else I need to destroy, or are we good? Oh. I made it somewhere. Do you die if you run out of bullets? Nah, I wonder what happens, honestly. But there's so many, like, energy packs and stuff flying around that it doesn't really matter. Oh, that was cool. It's neat that they have, like, characters and stuff here that are just part of the story and not actual enemies. Okay, we're not going that way. Game over. Ponder your life choices. All right, I gotta say that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I'm down with the Phantom. I was rather enjoying that. Come on, man. Hang on, everything's gonna get weird and flickery for a sec. Kind of shocked that game was cool. For a licensed game, surprisingly cool. Really surprisingly cool. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Combination of jumping kicks and use your ropes to stun enemies is pretty strong early on. I'm gonna go ahead and close requests for now, because, yeah. Oh shit, don't do that. We're big hurtin'. Oh, this has Cracker Jacks in it, or at least a reference to them. Recall you can also just put the pistol in both of your slots to fire it twice as fast. Jesus. Settle down, Frank. Exhibition. Yes. Apparently start goes back. A button advances. Los Angeles versus, I don't know, Houston. Sure. Yeah, start to stop, got it. Play ball, defensive fielder, adjust, lineup, and bullpen. That's cool. Oh wow, look at this. Huh? Oh, this is interesting. That's cool. It's like strategic pitching. It's menu-based pitching. I'm assuming this is like, I mean, this could either be spin on it or where exactly you want it to cross the plate. 3 different areas to aim for, Y, B, and A. Fastball, split finger, changeup. You choose a pitch height. You choose a pitch speed. And then you do it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Whee! Okay. We good? Okay. Apparently aiming for a bit more of a strategy, I feel. Yeah, it's cool. Cool. And maybe that's to, like, throw a ball on purpose. Of course, I don't know what combination I'm supposed to be, I don't know what combination I'm supposed to be choosing so they don't actually hit it. Motion capture definitely doesn't look half bad. A combo throws it into their dick. Well, this is great. Base is loaded. I'm just gonna throw a fastball right down the middle. I'm sure this will go great. They hit everything, man. Ow. Cracker Jack. Like, I've tried, I feel like every combination, and they hit them all. So, neat concept, but how do you throw a strike? Is it possible? Also, how's this gonna work? Okay, well, apparently it's not that hard to hit either, so. I read the manual, find the yellow pages, ask the list of which pitches are effective against each player.
Strike one.
Looking at reviews, the SNS ports consider the bad version of the AI being overly good at stuff. Oh, okay. So see, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, chat.
Chase.
Hell yeah. Team fan laid Yokai Watch 4. Nice. Oh, I can weirdly scoot this guy back and forth. That's funny.
Strike one.
Can't move him up or down. I guess that'd be too weird.
Strike two. Strike
That was
three.
way too fast. Jesus.
You're out.
SNES version has apparently really sluggish feeling batter controls. See, chat, it's not my fault. Nothing is my fault.
Stay right.
I'm gonna try swinging early. Seemed to be how I got those first two hits.
Stay right.
What? I think the bat went right through the ball. Alright, trade on, have a good one. Alright, well, base is loaded. Oh, I think it was foul. Yeah.
Baba.
Baba! Baba! Sock a dinger! Would that I could.
Strike two.
Voice samples do sound really, really good. See a Reebok sign in the back there.
Strike three. You're out.
You're out! Desire for these sprites to bleed realistic blood.
Strike one.
Oh, that's the... Okay. There's a bunt button. That was foul.
Baba.
What the...
Strike three. You're out.
Fuck this stupid game. Fuck this big hurting bullshit. I ain't putting up with this. Alright, anyway. Apparently another more general critique is it lacked options that other baseball games had standard at the time, so, okay. Baseball, yeah, baseball only goes for one inning. And I totally robbed on that one, so. Let me take a peek real quick. Okay, there's a lot more stuff. There is a lot more stuff mentioned in here, so... You know what? We'll just come back here on Thursday. It's fine. Yep, it's E3 month! We'll do that. It's fine. There is no escape. We're gonna be doing this for weeks and weeks and weeks, but that's fine. Because tomorrow night, chat, is nothing. There are no streams tomorrow because I don't stream on Sunday. Monday, Tele Aisha. We got 3 whole days of Tele Aisha, assuming the game lasts that long. We don't beat it before then. And then import game month. So yeah, tell Aisha Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, assuming it lasts that long. We'll be back here on Thursday. You can request the other stuff off of this page. Maybe we'll replay some of this stuff if you really, really want. Next Friday, I am tentatively planning on doing a more offbeat building sim city builder night to complement the one we just had. Stuff that I don't think would be great for a full playthrough, but might be interesting to show you all. And then more Power Hours on Saturday. So, next week should be pretty by the book, so to speak. Because anyway, let me go find somebody to raid. Oh, shit, wait, no, we can't stop yet. Absolute last chance to vote whatsoever. I gotta tell you what's next after Aisha, chat. I almost forgot. I almost completely forgot. If anyone in chat right now has not voted yet and wants to vote, this is the very, 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 very last chance to do it. Vote now or forever hold your peas. Too enthralled by lingering Nosferatu action. Nosferatu is gonna live in my head rent-free for the rest of the weekend, I think. I'm gonna be walking around IKEA tomorrow just thinking about that. Punching out werewolves and shit. This is why you should have done it before the vote ended like I wanted. Alright, I'm ending it. I'm ending the vote. I'm closing it down. You've had your chance. You've had your fun. It's over. It's done. The vote is now officially closed, and it's a tie! You motherfuckers did it yet again. Now the question is, what tied? Do you know what tied? It's two-way tie. Two games tied for first. Do you know what they are? Do you know what they are? Roller Coaster Tycoon has to be one of them. Startopian High Rise. RCT is one of them. Timberborn. High Rise and Coaster. You're all wrong. It's Project High Rise and Timberborn are the two winners. Roller Coaster Tycoon fell just a couple votes short in a close second place. And then Settlers 7 and Startopia really didn't get much love in this vote. So, that means that I get to be the tiebreaker, chat. That means that I will decide what we do next. And my decision, my declaration, is that we're going to do Timberborn. And I will set Project High Rise aside for a guaranteed playthrough sometime in the future. Yeah, you will see me for Timberborn, in fact. I mean, I love both of these games. Don't get me wrong. I love both of these games. Let me check here. Let me see here. I have 45 hours in Project High Rise. I have 73 in Timberborn. So I love them both to death. I love one of them slightly more. So we will play both of them. I will pledge to that. Like I tend to do with tied or close votes. I will do both of them, but you left it to me and I choose the beaver. So, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think we'll really, really enjoy it. You can build really, really cool stuff in Timberborn, and it's adorable. It is just an absolutely precious game. So, all right. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight, chat. Thank you. Thank you very much for this eventful evening of video gaming and also democracy in action. Let's go find somebody to raid. Actually, see something here. I've had a thought. Thinking things. How about... Let's see. Why don't we go raid Brunhilde tonight? Because she is actually streaming right now. We can all go hang out with her and see what she's about. And also, she's playing Date Everything, which I know at least a couple of you are into. So that should be a good time, shouldn't it? Let's do it. All right, anyway, chat, thanks again for coming out. Thanks for joining me for another night of the Power Hours. And the first of what promises to be many, 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 many nights of E3 coverage. I can't wait to see what comes around next time. But before then, we got Aisha on Monday. So hopefully I will see you then. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.